Hello, Canaan Smith fans. We're coming to you live tonight from Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Welcome, everyone. We're here for the Old Smoky concert series here tonight, and it's going to be a real treat for you tonight. We've got Canaan Smith coming up, and again, we're here live from Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Canaan's going to be debuting his new album, High Country Sound, tonight. So we've got a small audience with us tonight, but they're going to be really loud for you. But definitely tell us where you're from, and on Facebook and also YouTube. And without further ado, how about Canaan Smith?
Thank y'all. Hey, everybody. Everybody in the room. We've already connected a little bit off camera. I just wanted to say again, it's really great to see people and be in the same room playing music, having a good night together. It's been a long time, and this feels great, feels normal. It's exactly where I'd like to be, feeling, at home, because tonight means a lot to me. And for the people watching, we thank you guys for streaming. This is all about the debut of my brand new album that comes out right after the show tonight, High Country Sound. And I got to be honest with you, it's just been such a cool season in my life. I've lived a lot of life. I've experienced a lot of things that are first for me, and it's forced me to do some growing up and digging deep and thinking, and it resulted in a lot of new songs and inspiration and appreciation for the kind of music I moved to Nashville to do 16 years ago from Virginia. And this is still all about coming home for me right now, this season of life. So you're going to hear a lot of songs about growing up and the things that I am most fond of when I go to Virginia in my mind. I guess I'd like to introduce my band as well here. Kurt Ozon, who's a dear friend of mine. Thanks for sharing your talents with us tonight, man. And
absolutely, bro.
Wouldn't have been the same without you. He's one of the greatest guys, but also players I know. Janae Fleener on my left is a legend, and it's an honor to be playing with you. Thank you for joining me tonight.
Yeah.
You guys embody the type of country music that I love most. So, how about we make some now, huh?
Let's do it.
Let me get a I've been down 1,000 roads. I still hold on to my hometown area code. 'Cause the memories made and the lessons learned keep one hand on the wheel no matter where I turn. I'm glad my daddy took my keys when he caught me drinking beer. And I can't blame the coach who benched my ass my junior year. And don't forget the girl that broke my heart and broke my plans. They made me who I am. From the red dirt on my boots to the red word gospel truth, I'm tangled in these roots that keep me grounded. When I left home, well, I knew it all. I was gonna tear the world up like a wrecking ball. But the world don't care what you think you know. Now every time it hits me like a big brick wall. Well, I'm glad my daddy took my keys when he caught me drinking beer. And I can't blame the coach who benched my ass my junior year. And don't forget the girl that broke my heart and wrecked my plans. They made me who I am. From the red dirt on my boots to the red word gospel truth, I'm tangled in these roots that keep me grounded. All grounded like a tallest pine on top of the bluest mountains. And I wouldn't want to be no other way. But I'm glad my daddy took my keys when he caught me drinking beer. And I can't blame the coach that benched my ass my junior year. And everyone along the way who ever gave it down, y'all made me who I am. From the red dirt on my boots keep me grounded. Thank y'all. Wow, this is a blast already. It's been, I think, let's see, it was February of 2020. I was out in the middle of a tour. Kurt, you were on the road with me then.
Yes, sir.
And we got 2 weekends into the show when COVID hit and had to just kind of pull the plug on it. And so I've just been itching to play some live music. And this is the first since then, so... What do you think? We off to a good start? All right, all right. This song right here, this one we put out a couple months ago, leading up to the album. And this is one of my favorites. I knew when we wrote this song that it felt special to me and reminded me of the parts of my childhood kind of just running through the woods. I remember a spot in... Oakland Farms is the place we used to live, and there was a spot behind my buddy Josh Menso's house, and we would spend all day out there just hiking and playing around, building shelters, doing stupid things that kids do and have fun doing. And some of that simplicity is being brought back to the forefront of my experience now as an adult with my baby girl, and so it's kind of giving me an appreciation again for some of that youthfulness that you'll hear in this one. But I do hope it connects with you no matter where you're from. It's called Mason Jars and Fireflies. Hey, 1, 2. Mason jars and fireflies, white diamond stars up in the sky. Just some barefoot mountain kids cannonballing off the bridge, running like a runaway train. I remember holler, honeysuckle smell, drinking from the neighbor's well, burning through some hot as hell days. Until back in the backwoods, come right around sundown, yeah, they get real good, 'cause that's when they come out, and the amazing jars of fireflies, white diamond stars up in the sky. That whippoorwill out in the night, yeah, that's the call, sweet summertime. Yeah, we're getting older, but the fire's still burning, and we're still sitting around it, and the girl's still turning me on. Jenny Clear and drag on, southern spars, neon, blinking lights in the dark like lightning. Mason jars and fireflies, white diamond stars up in the sky. That whippoorwill out in the night, yeah, that's the call, sweet summertime. Guitars out, but them girls don't get on down. Take a sip of that mountain shine, nothing like sweet summertime. Making noise on the mountaintop, we gon' make that mountain rock. Way out here, it's a way of life, nothing like sweet summertime. Mason jars and fireflies, white diamond stars up in the sky. Whippoorwill howling in the night, yes, the call, sweet summertime. Woo!
Give me that thing.
Janae Fleener, what did I tell you about her? We're going to have some fun. Hey, we got the fire to keep us warm, and if that doesn't work, Old Smoky Moonshine. Appreciate you coming in tonight and supporting this show. We love your moonshine. We've been drinking it. I had 13 communion cups of moonshine earlier. So, feeling good. Let's see, I put this one out a while back. And this one always kind of felt like a song from the era of some of my favorite country music. That's the sweet spot of the George Strait dynasty of songs that I grew up mimicking, learning how to play, wanting to be a country music singer, namely because of artists like George Strait and songs like, he sings. I've always been a fan of songs that have wordplay and wanted to include one on this record. And I think you'll like it. This is a little bit of I get the last word, kind of a jab on a relationship gone wrong, which actually went right. You know what I mean? I found a note on the fridge, said, I'm sorry, this just ain't working. They said you ain't here, and there's frost on the bed. Guess you weren't talking about the Frigidaire, girl. And all you never liked my mom or my dog or my friends, and the worst is that I never said one word when you told me to turn down the Merle. Oh, but I might have finally found something colder than you. And I'm happy as hell, and hell, it helps me raise it. Took your goodbye, and hell, it done erased it. Girl, I ain't drowning your memory. These mountains are all that's in here getting blue. Baby, I might have finally found something colder than you. Oh, we're better together. That's something they never want said when they talk about us. No, they don't even know, but it's running out. Just leaves a buzz. You ain't here to kill now. I might have finally found something colder than you. Yes. And I'm happy as hell, and hell, it helps me raise it. Took your goodbye, and hell, it done erased it. Girl, I ain't drowning your memory. These mountains are all that's in here. Baby, I might have finally found something colder than you. Oh, well, thank God you left me a 12-pack of cold ones. 'Cause that's something I ain't ever gonna get tired of holding. Oh, baby. Oh, 'cause I might have finally found something colder than you. Yes. And I'm happy as hell, and hell, it helps me raise it. Took your goodbye, it done erased it. Girl, I ain't drowning your memory. These mountains are all that's in here getting blue. Baby, I might have finally found something colder than you. Yes, I did, colder than so much colder, baby, colder than you. Bottoms up.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Cheers. Well, this is what is this one? A Mountain Mule.
Yeah, these are good.
Sounds good right now.
Really good.
What are you having? Same thing?
Same.
Nice.
I'm also having the same.
Same one?
Yep. You gotta
Um,
watch him now.
What's that?
You see that percentage on there?
Like 9.
A little higher than you think. High country.
I need that guitar again, real quick, Janae. I'm sorry.
Good. Coming right up.
Isn't Gatlinburg just beautiful? It's just something that, it's just sort of the heartbeat of the Smokies. And, you know, I've done a lot of getting away kind of trips to the mountains, and it's a blessing to have this in sort of our backyard. You know, Tennessee is a beautiful state. So thanks for hosting us tonight. Let's do this as guitar capo. All right.
Just high country.
I need that capo now.
Uh-oh.
This is what happens when
Here.
you skimp and don't buy another capo. But anyhow, let's keep the show rolling here. This one is a song that sort of started off the kind of the feeling behind this project. I would say this song was definitely a tone setter for me that made me realize, man, I need to just dig into the parts of country music that I love. And so we just went unapologetically towards that direction, and kind of love the way it turned out.
Man, it was fun. In the studio, I'll take that.
Is that right? On a mountain 2-lane running from a heartbreak, hitting where the phone don't work. A little time in the woods might do me some good, maybe help me get my mind all hurt. It's the closest damn thing to a cure. Hard to be alone in high country. Hard to feel blue, grass so green. When I'm tucked up in the pine trees, in hard times they can't find me. It's hard to be alone in high country. I might take it to the river, maybe catch a little dinner. Later on I'm gonna cook it on the fire, drinking clear corn liquor, trying to find a little dip and trace it with my finger in the sky. She's the furthest thing from my mind. It's hard to be alone in high country. It's hard to feel blue, grass so green. When I'm tucked up in the pine tree, them hard times they can't find me. It's hard to be alone in high country. High country, hey. Hard to be low in high country. Hard to feel blue, grass so green. Well, there's nothing to remind me of goodbyes where you'll find me. It's hard to be low in high country. Hard to be alone in high country. Woo, 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 woo. Let's get high. Thank y'all. Appreciate that. And it's true, you know. The higher up you get, it seems like the troubles down there just get further and further away. Love being in the mountains. So tonight at midnight, putting out something that I have waited a long time for, I feel like, and it has taken time to get me in the right frame of mind and the right headspace. To put together a project that I'm proud of, and I'm thankful for my team behind it. And Round Here Records for believing in me and giving me a shot to do what I love. I also want to thank Brent Cobb. He's one of the greatest artists on the scene right now in my book, and he's a good friend of mine now too. And he jumped on this one with me for the album, so I got to feature him singing with me, and he really took it next level. It's one of my favorite on the whole project, and I hope you enjoy it. It's called Catch Me If You Can. Got a little shack where the woods meets the water, where we keep a Mountain Dew running straight through the copper. Bunch of clear jugs loaded up in the Chevy. Once the sun's gone, game on, get ready. Oh yeah, we just some bootlegging rebels. We keep it pedal to metal. Neither the law nor the devil could ever stop us. You better keep up, this ain't no slow down. We all in hightail, catch me if you can. We know the back road, 'cause this is our land. We tell them po, catch me if you can. You can catch me by the river, you can catch me by the creek. You won't catch me riding dirty, 'cause I'm working while you sleep. Want it all over the county, we know our name got a bounty. We hiding down in the mountains until the next run. You better keep up, this ain't no slow dance. We haulin' hightail, catch me if you can. We know the back road, 'cause this is our land. We tell them po, catch me if you can. No, I can't stay long, I'm gone at break of dawn. I was born and raised to run, so catch me if you can. No, I can't stay long, I'm gone at the break of dawn. I was born and raised to run, so catch me if you can. We're just some bootlegging rebels that keep it pedal to metal. Neither the law nor the devil could ever stop us. You better keep up. We all in hightail, catch me if you can. We know the back road. We tell them po, catch me if you can. No, I can't stay long, I'm gone at the break of dawn. I was born and raised in gun, so catch me if you can. No, I can't stay long, I'm gone at the break of dawn. I was born and raised in gun, catch me if you can. Good luck. Janae, can I borrow a guitar
Oh,
from you?
yes, you could.
And do I need a capo?
We need another arm.
Sure do. Need another arm and another capo. And soon another drench.
There you
Here we go. So Catch Me If You Can is out now, I believe. Is that correct? I think so. So, ish. Isn't there a way they can go and hear it now? Theboot.com is featuring that live now. So you can check that song out you just heard, featuring Brent Cobb. Real excited for that one. You know, it's become very evident I need to work out again, because I'm out of shape after singing songs, so I'm out of breath. What do you say?
Anyone would be singing that song.
go. It's the altitude, right? Aren't we way up in the altitude here?
My wife and I came to this area and got a cabin about 2 years ago. It was one of our last trips before our baby girl was born, actually, and I just remember that being a special one for us. And I've found that, like, you know, some of my favorite memories as an adult, anyhow, are those weekends, you turn everything off. You get your friends, your family together, whatever, and just go hide out somewhere. Go find a cabin. And that's one of our regular favorite ways just to kind of regroup and reset. So I had to write a song that paid tribute to that, and I really appreciate everybody already showing a lot of love on this one. This is called Cabin in the Woods. There's a little spot down there in the holler my granddaddy bought with some hayfield dollars, 1,200 square feet. A-frame sitting between the trees. Yeah, I got the keys on a Labor Day weekend. Under 21 was nothing, thinking we were having a ball. That old cabin in the woods sitting down by the river on a hot summer night, I'll always remember. Sitting around the fire singing old John Denver, life was feeling good. That old cabin in the woods, we were young, real cold. That old cabin in the woods, oh yeah. She was back home on another summer break, and the break we were on was gone in a day. We loaded the Chevrolet, and we made a little getaway. That old cabin in the woods sitting down by the river on a hot summer night, I'll always remember. We were playing with fire every time I kissed her. Love was feeling good. That old cabin in the woods, we were young, round the road. That old cabin in the woods, oh yeah. Oh, and I'm here hearing that tin roof sing a little rain song, thinking about the days gone. And that old cabin in the woods sitting down by the river, and all the crazy nights I'll always remember. Still picking around the fire and singing for my dinner, feeling so damn good. That old cabin in the woods, we were young, beer was cold. That old cabin in the woods, cabin in the woods. Oh yeah, 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 cabin in the woods. Thank you so much. All right, I need that guitar again. I'm sorry for the switcheroos, guys, but we're in no hurry, are we? All right, great story about this song here. This is this has been a long time favorite song of mine. And the reason I can say long time is I wrote it nearly 10 years ago now, which for a shelf life in Nashville is pretty cool when songs come back to life, you know. And I do feel like even though it's been a favorite of mine all this time, it wasn't the right time yet. And I think right now feels like the perfect time for this message to be sung. It's called American Dream, and I'd like to just say thanks to Blair Daly, who I wrote it with all those years ago. And I'd like you to just maybe drift off to whatever your version of that title means to you, American Dream. And I hope you feel blessed. Summer lightning strikes, blows out all the lights, slows us down, reminds us just how far we've come. We're on some rocky road, walk through fields of gold. Thick and thin, you always been my only one. Living this American dream, there's no place that I'd rather be. With you by my side, girl, I'm home and I'm free. This is the stuff life is made of. I hope I never will. This American dream. So pour that glass of wine, like all we got is time. On nights like this, we just don't get on here. And in each other's arms, we're safe in every storm. And the rain comes through this worn out roof, we'll patch it up. Hey! We're living this American dream. There's no place that I'd rather be. With you by my side, girl, I'm home and I'm free. This is the stuff life is made of. I hope I never wake up this American dream. Living this American dream, there's no place that I'd rather be. With you by my side, I thank God that I'm free. This is the stuff life is made of. I hope I never wake up this American dream. American dream. Thank y'all so much. Ooh, what a great time. So as I've already mentioned, I get to be dad to the sweetest girl in the world, and I'm so thankful for this season of my life, Virginia Rose. I do this for you, baby girl. Left Virginia for Tennessee, dream on the day that I turned 18. 81 through the Shenandoah Valley, had me second guessing everything. Should I go or should I stay? Hell, you'd be with me either way. Sweet Virginia, you're always on my mind. Sweet Virginia, I go there all the time. And they say that you're a lover, I'd have to agree, 'cause ain't there been another like sweet Virginia. I've been singing songs and every single one of them's got a line or two about you. The roots run deep as a dogwood tree, you're in everything I do. I may be gone, never far. Home is always where you are. Sweet Virginia, you're always on my mind. Sweet Virginia, I go there all the time. And they say that you're for lovers, I'd have to agree. 'Cause ain't never been another ever loved me like sweet I miss your summers on the river, mountains in the winter. Leaving you's always been bitter. Sweet Virginia, you're always on my mind. Sweet Virginia, I go there all the time. They say that you're for lovers, and I'd have to agree. 'Cause ain't never been another ever loved me like sweet Virginia. Sweet Virginia. Oh. Thank you so much. Give me just 1 second to tune this up. Well, you'll kind of notice a thread, a common theme that threads throughout the project too, as you listen, and that's just different versions of slowing down. I think maybe turning off as well. You know, so this song here is another example of that. It's called "Still." Hope you like it. Girl, why don't we go and clear our heads? Throw 2 sleeping bags in my Chevy bed. Eyes up a cup of cold ones in a Coleman cooler. Let's stay at a spot where the ridge is blue. Let the mountains do what the mountains do. All I need is you and that place up in the pines where you can still get lost in a holler, find an old copper still. Hear a whitetail coming down a game trail, it's so still. The wind, wake us up with song. You'll still be the house, still be on. Just 2 more turns down a 2-lane road. So turn on the stars and turn off the phone. Tie up your long brown hair and your red bandana. That Alaska's got me thinking, baby, I can't wait to get you. We can't still get lost in a holler, find an old copper still. Hear a whitetail coming down a game trail, it's so still. The wind, wake us up with a song. You'll still be the house, still be on. Baby, all I need is you and a little heaven on earth like this where you can still. Get lost in a holler and find an old copper stick. Hear a whitetail coming down a game trail, it's so still. Whippoorwill, wake us up with song. You'll still be the house till the on. You'll still be the house till the on. I'll still be on. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's refreshing, to be honest. It might be annoying that I'm tuning, but it's refreshing that it's okay to do that, because this ain't like I feel like out on the road, you know, it's like, oh, it has to be a polished show, start to finish. And I like how this is, you know, guitars go out of tune on the front porch. I have to stop and tune them there too. So I think that I appreciate the
because we care.
realism here tonight, and thanks for your patience.
And the banjos go out of tune regardless of the
Banjos are always out of tune.
Yeah.
This song is this ended up being a special song. I was writing this with Red Farron, my buddy Blake Red Farron, and he was going through a spot, and so one that I could relate to. And when we wrote that day, it ended up hitting home for both of us, and I played it for my brother, and it really hit home with him. And so I think this song is one that, you know, in spite of heartbreak, sometimes there comes some healing, and I'm living proof of that myself. And if you can relate to that, maybe you like this song too. Another night, another dive, another 2 for 1. I'm sure I'll look alright in these lights, 'cause they're low enough to not show how low I've been. Since you're gone, I moved on one. Whiskey gets me by to closing time, and when it's time to go home, I go, but not alone. And I try to hide the hurt that I'm lying to myself, kissing her like I ain't missing you, like I ain't missing you, like I ain't missing you, like I ain't missing you. Before long, you move on. I'm walking through that door with another guy. Had me mad enough to fight, but you ain't mine to fight for now. So I'll just play along, play them George Strait jukebox songs, and you won't know that nothing's wrong, as long as I let on like I ain't missing you, like I ain't missing you. The hardest thing I ever had to do has been the truth like I ain't missing you.
Like I ain't missing
Thanks, folks. Well, this is my first time on the road for music since COVID, I think.
Yeah,
Is it for you?
I think so. Yeah.
How about you,
First
Janelle?
this year, yeah. Catering was awesome.
Yeah.
Wasn't it awesome?
We haven't
Yeah.
like seen catering like stuff
I
like
know,
that
I
in a long
loved it.
time.
Loved it. But regular schedule, when we're all touring, it can be grueling.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
gone
for
from
sure.
home a lot.
Yeah.
And that's something that my wife and I have learned how to navigate. You know, that's, a dream I continue to chase that takes a support system. So I want to thank my wife who's watching back home. And this song came from a place where, it was one of those many, many nights I was missing her. It's called Highway Blues. Rainy night in Georgia, and tired of spinning like my mind about you. I see the welcome sign in Florida, but summer's never been so cold in June. I'm rolling down the road, you're back home. Wish I was holding you. Gonna be behind the wheel tonight. I got my highway blues, highway blues. Girl, that's the truth. I had my eyes wide awake, dreaming of you and what we would do. All the waiting is hurting, wishing ain't working, till I'm home and holding on to you. And I got my highway blues, highway blues, my highway blues. By the time I make Montana, you'll be putting in another Friday night alone. And I know you've never really been a fan of me being out here gone so long. I'm trying to find the words not to make it worse. Wish I was holding you instead of hugging on a yellow line. I got my highway blues, highway blues. Girl, that's the truth. I've had my eyes wide awake, dreaming of you and what we would do. All the waiting is hurting, and the wishing ain't working, till I'm home and holding on you. I got my highway blues, highway blues, my highway blues. Spending every hour, counting down the minutes, and howling at the moon. I got my highway blues, highway blues. Girl, that's the truth. I've had my eyes wide awake, we would do. All the waiting is hurting and the wishing ain't working till I'm home and holding on. I got my highway blues, highway blues, my highway blues. Highway blues. Thank you. Well, I can't believe it, but we're on our last song of the album, and feels like that flew by. Oh my God!
Let's do it again.
Should we run it from the top?
Maybe sing along next time.
Oh gosh, I got to tell you, it's just the grace of God. I'm here, and I'm thankful as can be, and I love making music more than ever in my life, and the power of it. And I promise this is just the beginning for me. So stay tuned. We're gonna be putting out a lot of music, and excited for everybody tonight to go check it out. High Country Sound. This is the last song on the album, and I put this one last because I've probably learned the most about myself in the last 17 months than I have in my life so far, and I guess with maturity and with age, it's natural to start looking back on life and seeing where you're at and kind of zooming out a little bit. A guy like me, you know, I chase a lot of things, you know, and sometimes you can waver here and there, but becoming a dad put me smack dab in the center of, you know, just a reality that is real. That life is really sweet and it's a gift. And I've seen a lot of things in my life that are standout moments and pivotal moments. Gotten to live a lot of life in a short amount of time, to be honest with you. And like I said, we're just getting started, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. But I say all that to say that one of my favorite journeys so far is looking back and realizing I've done some losing sleep over a girl in my time. Ready? 2, 3, 4. Well, that third date out a little late after the George Strait show, she said, my daddy's gonna kill you, boy, if you don't get me home. And you can't sneak down the gravel drive, so I pulled in real fast. She kissed me once, she kissed me twice, and I got on the gas. And that sunflower perfume messed with my mind, and I lied in my bed thinking of her all. Wide awake, heart racing, so hypnotized, lost in the moment, so lost in the night. As the sun made its way across the dark side of the world, there I was the first time, losing sleep over a girl, losing sleep over a girl. A little down the road, and we were sold, got our first place together. We were buying dishes, hanging pictures, setting up forever. And I popped a bottle of cheap champagne. She said, can you believe no more your place or my place? Looks like you're stuck with me. And them shadows on the wall, and that candle light, we were tangled up like in the world had sight. Wide awake, heart racing, so hypnotized, lost in the moment, so lost in the rest. As the sun made its way across the dark side of the world, there I was again, losing sleep over a girl, losing sleep over a girl. Now this baby girl crying in my turn to feel. God knows I'm dog tired, but ain't nothing sweeter than every time I see her. Wide awake, heart racing, so hypnotized, lost in the moment, so lost in her eyes. As the sun makes its way across the dark side of the world, here I go again, yeah, yeah, losing sleep over a girl, losing sleep over a girl, losing sleep over a girl. Sleep over a girl. Thank y'all so much. Check out High Country Sound, available wherever you listen to music tonight at midnight. God bless you all. I'm Canaan Smith. Give it up one more time for Janae Fleener and Kurt Ozon, live from Gatlinburg. Thank you, Old Smoky, and thank you, Gatlinburg, for hosting us. High Country Sound. Let's go.